is there any motions in the Congress seriously considering the future health of Social Security?
Sure. Social Security is one of those great programs of the government. It is one of the most important things that our country has done collectively as a society. In 1935, when Social Security was passed, you could expect to be below poverty, in other words, in destitution, in your old age. You could expect, in other words, on average, in 1935, those over 65 lived below the poverty line. Social Security changed that. Changed it not just for them, but for younger people. It made it possible for younger people to go out and start a business because they didn't have to live in fear of destitution in their old age. They could afford to take risks, kinds of things that built the country. So Social Security is very important to the fabric of our society, and it affects essentially all Americans. And I do want to emphasize, not just those over 65. It provides disability insurance and insurance for surviving spouses and children. And that is critically important for our society at large. So here's the situation for Social Security. Social Security right now. Social Security right now is it's in a situation where it needs some financial tune-up. Let me give you the scale. In 1983, does anybody remember Social Security before 1983 and Social Security now? It's not much different. It's a little bit different, right? In 1983, the income and the outgo were changed modestly. The rate of tax, the benefits paid out, and so forth. They were fairly minor changes. Those were made by a commission in 1983 to put Social Security on sound financial footing so that no American would get anything less than 100% full benefits for about 75 years. And that is where we are. About 70 to 75 years, 3/4 of a century after that work was done, Social Security will not be able to pay 100% the full benefits to all American beneficiaries. Maybe people would only get 80 cents on the dollar instead of 100, of what they expect. So to the changes that need to be made to Social Security today, so that a toddler today can expect to get 100% of full benefits of Social Security in his or her retirement years, are smaller in scale than the changes that were made in 1983 to put Social Security on sound financial footing into the middle of the next century. So, yes, some changes need to be made. They can be made on the income, the outgo, some combination of the two. But they're not huge. The changes that need to be made and should be made are smaller in scale than the changes, the very modest changes, that were made back in 1983. If those are done, you and your grandchildren can count on Social Security for their life.